welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the new Tarte Shape Your Moneymaker Eye and Cheek palette. If you do want to see a review and a demo, please keep watching. This is what the packaging looks like. It says Tarte, and then on the back it does have some of the ingredients. When you open up the packaging, this is what the eyeshadow palette does look like. When you open it up, it does come with a mirror inside, and then you do get 6 little pans of eyeshadow, and then you get a highlighter and then a bronzer as well. As soon as you open up the packaging, I can definitely smell that vanilla scent to it. This eyeshadow palette does retail for $32 at ultabeauty.com and Ulta in stores. First we're going to do swatches, and then we're going to create a look. So let's swatch the highlighter first. It's super smooth and buttery. I'm going to swatch that right here. Wow, that is definitely pigmented. The shade of the highlighter is called Flex. Now we're going to swatch this bronzer shade in Slim. Ooh, this feels a little bit rough and like scratchy in the pan. And there we have that bronzer shade. The next shade we're going to be swatching is this shade right here, and it's called Cut. And this one is a buttery smooth shade. Wow, that's really pigmented. The next shade we are going to be swatching is the shade called Trainer. And that's the shade Trainer. The next shade we're going to be swatching is the shade Cardio. And this is a matte shade. It's a little bit powdery, but I do like that matte shade. The next shade we're going to be swatching is the shade Snatched, and this is a glittery shade. Wow, that shade is really pigmented and really buttery. The next shade we're going to swatch is Reps. And that's what the shade Reps does look like. Last shimmer shade is called Tone Up. Wow, I love the shimmer shade. I really did like how the shimmer shades did swatch. I wasn't really a fan of the matte shades. They were a little bit powdery for me. I don't like how this bronzer did feel. It does feel a little bit harsh, but maybe it's that top layer that I need to scratch off. The highlighter shade was nice, so let's see how these perform on my face. Using my Lisa Frank angle brush to bronze my face, I just tap my brush and there's a bunch of fallout. That's interesting. And I'm just gonna contour the face. It looks a little bit of a harsh line. We will fix that later on. Let's do this side. I don't like a heavy contour. I just like a little bit. I normally don't really contour, but I wanted to see how this performs. I mean, it does make me look a little bit muddy. Don't think this contour shade would work for me. I don't like this shade. It doesn't work for my skin complexion. Now let's try on this highlighter in the shade Flex. I'm gonna take a little bit. This is not a highlighter brush. My highlighter brush, I just washed it and it's currently not dry. So we're just going to use this as a substitute. Wow, this highlighter is very pigmented and it's definitely buildable as well. I really do like the highlighter in Flex. It is very reflective. Let's do the other side. Highlighter is really nice. I'm not a fan of the bronzer, so let's play with these eyeshadows. First shade we're going to go into is the shade Reps right here. I'm going to be using my Sephora Pro eyeshadow brush. We're going to blend that shade into the crease. The next shade we're going to be going in is with the shade Cardio. I'm going to use Cardio all over the lid. With my finger, I'm going to press the shade Snatch on the lid. was a little bit more fallout than I expected it to have. The matte shades were very, very powdery, and the shimmer shades had a ton of fallout, like chunky fallout. I'm gonna go back in and just blend in the two shades up here in my crease, so that way we don't have any harsh lines. So this is the eyeshadow look that I did create with this palette. And I feel like it's just a basic palette. How compact this palette is. It does have a decent sized mirror, but the eyeshadows, they don't perform as well. They are a little bit powdery for me. The shimmer shades are a little bit too chunkier than I expected, so that's something I'm probably never going to reach for these shadows. This bronzer didn't work out on my skin complexion, so I was sad to say that that didn't work out for me. This highlight shade I really did like. It went on very nicely, and it is very reflective, which I do really like as well. Final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette is that I don't think it's worth the $32. You get very little product. I mean, even with the $3.50 coupon that you get at Ulta, I wouldn't purchase this. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.